You can splash it, bury it in snow, run it at crazy high volume, and even charge your smartphone with it. This is a portable, powerful party speaker by Tronsmart. Did it actually survive all these challenges? Let's inspect. Hi, let me begin with a few facts. You can buy a high-end speaker like the JBL Extreme 4 for about $300 or a Marshall Tufted for $250 and something like Sony's big party speakers which can go well above $400. Now here's the interesting part. Despite costing a fraction of that price, the Tronsmart Bang 2 does not sound dramatically worse, quite the opposite. So in the next few minutes I'm going to mix tech highlights with real-life performance, and we're going to see how Tronsmart managed to hit this price point without obvious compromises. Let's start with the unboxing. Being the second largest speaker in Tronsmart's lineup for early 2026, the Bang 2 deserves some attention. Right on the box, you already see the big promises: power, battery life, waterproofing. As always, though, my focus is not on promises, but on real-world behavior. Build quality is solid. On the sides, you're gonna notice those large vibrating areas. Some people call them bass reflectors, but technically they are passive radiators. They're not ports, nor are they reflectors. They're unpowered diaphragms that move air in response to the internal drivers. JBL made this look popular with their Flip series, and I won't lie, watching them move is ridiculously satisfying. My expectation was this speaker to be a bit heavier, but it's surprisingly easy to carry. Nice rubberized coating, a comfortable handle, tactile buttons, and a strap in the box. So far, very good. Concerning protection level, you can see it is waterproof. I can't show you a sunny beach right now because outside it's snowing, but as you can notice, I don't really care about the speaker's well-being in here. Just a quick reminder, extreme cold is never great for batteries, no matter the device. Design-wise, there are a few similarities with the Tronsmart T8 that I've tested earlier, and this is not a bad thing at all. Now, time for a quick specs rundown. Up to 26 hours of playback, 90 watts total output power, 9 Ah battery, RGB party LEDs, TWS and party chain support, wide frequency response, USB audio playback, power bank function, Bluetooth connectivity support and also an aux port, and IPX-rated waterproofing. The 90 watts mentioned are split into one 60 watts mid-woofer, which is somewhere in the middle, and two 12-watt tweeters. And yes, I can confirm sound is good, but we're going to go back to it in a moment. Tronsmart clearly outpaces the competition by adding features, not cutting them. And there also is a reviewer called Remonter, basically the fixer, who did a full teardown of the Bang 2, and inside you're going to find proper drivers, decent internal construction, and most importantly, a battery that actually matches its advertised capacity. That tells me one thing, that in here we have proper engineering, not spec sheet marketing. So now that we know it's well built, let's talk about the sound. Running high-quality audio tracks and testing frequency coverage, I noticed a small dip around 5 kHz. This is the range responsible for snare snaps, claps, rim shots, electronic transients, and so on. Human hearing is very sensitive here, so if you feel something is missing, bump this area slightly in the EQ, because apart from that dip, the overall frequency response is impressively well balanced for a party speaker. Subjectively, I like it a lot. Quick placement tips though: if you want more bass, place it near a wall in a corner. If you want cleaner sound, then keep it away from nearby surfaces. In terms of controls and connectivity, there actually are two buttons that require you reading the manual: the True Con for wireless speaker pairing and party chains, and the Sound Pulse EQ for sound tuning. Doesn't have that much of an impact in my opinion, but it is supposed to deliver the maximum energy and loudness. The Bang 2 also supports true wireless stereo, and it worked perfectly. On the back, you can find a USB Type-C port for charging or for reverse charging of your smartphone, for example. There's an aux-in and a USB Type-A port. You can play music directly from a flash drive. MP3, WAV files, AAC and similar are supported. And of course, a good Bluetooth set of speakers deserves a decent smartphone app. It's pretty easy to get it, no account necessary, no registration required, no activation needed. Just EQ presets, LED controls, and a few extra tweaks. But it's decent, and the light show can be very fun indoors. Outdoors in daylight, well, if there's too much sun, it's not gonna be too obvious. Now, before giving it a fair rating, let's talk about the possible drawbacks. Ironically, its biggest strength, the sound energy, can also be some sort of a weakness. The tuning prioritizes loudness and punch over fine detail. The vocals and instruments can sound slightly blended, especially compared to hi-fi speakers. The bass can feel too much indoors, so make sure to create a separate indoor EQ preset. And there is no truly quiet volume level, even the lowest setting is still audible, and that I've tried on multiple smartphones, yet feels like a firmware correctable behavior, so hopefully it's gonna be improved someday. With just a few minor remarks, this is, in my opinion, a fantastic budget party speaker. Fills the room with bass, scales beautifully outdoors, and if you get two of them, you're looking at a seriously fun setup. The waterproof build makes it worry-free, the battery life is reliable, and the feature set is about right. I think Tronsmart continues to be one of those underdog brands, and if you buy one of these with realistic expectations, you will probably be very satisfied. Or maybe I'm wrong. What do you think? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you like the gear, check the description for more information. I'm the TechMishka. Gonna see you very soon. Subscribe. Bye.